I was living in what felt like a childhood dream, stepping into my own version of Castaway. We were staying on untouched beaches, far away from everything. This was the kind of adventure I used to dream about when I was a kid, and now it's all happening right in front of my eyes. The Tao expedition was more than just a boat trip. It was an experience that felt like I was stepping into a completely different world. With a group of 25 strangers for 5 days and 4 nights, we sailed through some of the most stunning islands that the Philippines has to offer. For the first time in a while, all the noise in my head, the stress, the overthinking, all of it finally went quiet. The story begins in a small town in the north of Palawan called El Nido. Now, if you've never been to El Nido before, you're missing out big time. It's located at the very north tip of one of the most beautiful islands I've ever been to, called Palawan. When we arrived at the Tao office in the morning, we all piled into this crazy-looking Jeep. For the next 5 days, we will be on a boat with 25 strangers, going from El Nido to an island 300 kilometers away called CORON. We made it to the first Tao camp, and we were all blown away. This place didn't even seem real. This was like every screensaver I ever saw on my old computers growing up as a kid. As the hours passed, the sun was slowly starting to set. We hopped on a speedboat and they took us to where we were sleeping that night and ultimately where the trip was going to begin from.
So we just got dropped off on this beautiful island and we're sleeping in these things. Oh my gosh.
There's no one else there besides our group of 25. There was no cell service, no Wi-Fi. It's just us, the ocean, and these secluded beaches that felt like they were pulled straight out of a movie set. Before dinner, they served us our first of many jungle juice. It was a mix of local rum and pineapple juice.
We're the first candidate.
The Lost Boys weren't just great guides, they were also unbelievable chefs.
You were like the midwife for the turtles.
Yeah. They'd be deeper, because they would the nest. They would have. Maybe if they want to go to the water, let them go.
The next morning, my alarm clock was the sound of a boat engine. It was a local community school bus taking the children to school. Life is truly amazing over here.
My guy.
They give you a lucky arm?
No, go on, boy. You can do it.
Goodbye, little turtle.
Day 2 was the first real day out on the water. We all packed onto the boat with no idea where we were going and no cell service to distract us. Out here for 5 days, life is stripped down to the bare essentials. Nothing flashy, it's just simple and real, and that's what makes this trip so special.
Camp night number 2. Very similar camps.
And the best part about this camp is it had showers.
Kind of looks like maple syrup a little bit.
You look like maple syrup. How was the shower?
Best shower of my life.
Very good water pressure.
So good. Well, this is the most pressure that they have. I'm very happy.
Very cinematic.
That's really big and I didn't want
This is not water.
That guy?
That guy.
Life wasn't so bad today.
Release, release. Dalawang tira lang.
After spending most of the day on the boat, we finally arrived at my favorite camp yet. I mean, just look at this place.
Times in the good, I have to celebrate you, baby. I have to praise you like I
Here's our accommodation night 3 and 4. Pretty much the same as night 1 and 2. But a little bit more luxurious. Excuse the absolute disaster happening here, but you get the point. We even got a fan on this island. How exciting.
And the last one, Filipino power. Power, most important. Thank you for listening.
How's your life over here? I can't complain, that's for sure.
When you're at the end of your life, you won't be thinking about all the fancy cars you've got or the expensive clothes you bought. You'll be thinking about all the experiences you shared with the ones you love. So my advice to you is take the trip. Stop waiting for the perfect time or the perfect place, because those things don't really exist. If you're scared, then do it scared. Your life back home will always be there if you want it. But if you don't take that chance, you'll never know what you might have missed. The places, the people, and all the moments. It could change everything for you. Honestly, you'll never regret seeing the world, but you might regret never giving yourself the chance.
Oh, what a sad day. Very emotional time for everybody.
Day 5 brought us to CORON, marking the end of the Tao expedition. It was bittersweet. Definitely ready for a real shower, but the trip turned out to be better than I ever could have imagined. The people, the experiences, and everything we saw will stay with me for a long, long time.
Let's do it back again in slow-mo. Take a step back.
All right, cut. Ready?